a lot of these O-1 tech mills out there, what they do is they build a checklist and they focus on certain criteria that the foreign national should meet in order to qualify for an O-1, regardless of the fact if that foreign national actually meets that criterion, one of these criteria or not. And so they force eligibility by pretty much either trying to make up a narrative that doesn't exist or build in a body of evidence that could be contradictory to what that foreign national has. In doing so, they're pretty much creating future issues for that foreign national and more roadblocks as they progress in their immigration journey. My name is Rita Georges. I am the managing partner at Serotte Law, and Serotte Law is a boutique immigration firm with 70 years of experience, strictly immigration experience, where we have a group of brilliant minds that come together every single day to help solve our clients' problems. The messaging has been in the past few years is that a lot of technology platforms or companies have emerged and they're marketing themselves as an immigration technology firm or company supported by immigration lawyers that are able to help you get your work done, get your case done quickly, efficiently, faster, quicker, cheaper, etc. And that is really not a real indication of how an immigration law firm operates. A few weeks back, I was a part of a panel that focused on discussing immigrant entrepreneurs and founders, and mainly was addressing strategies and how we can help founders not only stay in the U.S., but also attract talent. It was a mixed, let's just say a mixed feeling of, okay, am I here in a tech bubble or am I trying to relay whatever knowledge I have as an immigration lawyer? Because in my mind, first and foremost, I present myself as an immigration lawyer that has the legal expertise and knowledge to help whoever I'm speaking with who needs immigration support advance and get to their goals, right? Reach their goals. But the emphasis more was on, yeah, we're all part of the tech world and technology is going to help us and technology is going to be the savior. It's not truly how it works. The messaging was more about, okay, let's help you figure out how you meet, for example, the criteria for the O-1 category. And let's figure out how we can make that quick for you. And because you are a tech founder, as long as you join an accelerator, as long as you raise money, as long as you can meet a certain threshold, you will be fit for an O-1, which in truth, that may not be accurate. Because just by raising money or being a member of an accelerator, that doesn't make you eligible or you fit the full criteria for the O-1 category. There's more work to be done. There's more creative thinking. There's more efforts to be made. And it sounded as if promises were being made that may not be aligned with the true reality of how sometimes difficult this category could be for people, whether it's the O-1, the EB-1, the NIW, National Interest Waiver. I mean, that requires work, commitment, and a plan on how to build that portfolio that would fit the founder or the entrepreneur or even any individual looking to seek that category. So it came across as over-promising based on very little substance that could lead to approval. It's the O-1 mills. That's what we have out there now. Yeah, sure, I can promise to do an O-1 for you in 2-3 days if I have all the information available to me. If you give me all your reference letters, if you give me all your information, the evidence, and then I can use technology and AI to help me build a very solid, convincing narrative in a very short time. And I can use technology to identify the documents, assemble them, and yes, that's when technology and AI becomes very helpful to me as a tool. But until I have the narrative down, until I have the information, then I don't think the speed and how technology is going to help you get your O-1 is actually an accurate statement. I don't think it's realistic. Our job as immigration lawyers is to understand the law, learn the law, and use the law to our clients' benefit. And then if technology is a tool that we have at our disposal to make these components come together faster, better, more efficient, and cheaper, then by all means, this is how it should work, and this is what a successful business is about. But at the forefront of all that, we are immigration lawyers. We are an immigration law firm driven by its passion and love of the law and helping the client, and then through having an open and advanced mind towards learning about new technologies and new platforms that will help us better serve our clients. Technology is a utility, is a means, is a tool that we use to advance a goal, to help build more efficient products or build better narratives, do quicker research. But technology in itself is nothing but that tool that we use to help us speed and create better solutions for our clients, for the world in general. It doesn't end there. It's a journey, and along that journey, you need people that will be there that know what they're doing to help you and support you. A machine cannot do that. The sudden presidential proclamation that everybody got hit with, people did not call Grok or ChatGPT or Perplexity. They did not call them and say, hey, what's going on? I need your help, right? They did not email them or text them or pick up the phone and say, I'm outside the US. Will I be able to come back? My wife and kids are here, right? They called us, they texted us, they emailed us, and they needed reassurance. Many guidance has been provided since then by multiple agencies, because everybody at this point were in such a state of chaos and confusion that they themselves were trying to make sense of it. And how could you possibly assume that AI or a technology is going to help you navigate that through the anxiousness, the fear, the sense of, okay, I put my life on hold to accept this job, and I'm waiting for my visa to be produced so I can come to the US and build a future, and now I don't know what I'm gonna do. AI cannot give you answers to those, but a human touch, a human reassurance can help a lot and goes a long way. A lot of foreign nationals read so much content, and then they start developing their own strategy, immigration strategy or narrative. What they had in mind at the beginning of the conversation, oh, I need to get my H-1B, they may start off with, or I feel like I can get an O-1. By the end of that conversation, the whole plan, the whole strategy changes and shifts, because that's where the creative thinking comes around. That's where the legal knowledge is used to its best form with the creative mentality that lawyers might possess and should have to tell the client, listen, I understand you thought that you would qualify for the O-1 or you need to get the H, but you really should and ought to think about this other roadmap, because it looks like it would lead you to your goal better, faster, and cheaper. And so by doing that, by having that interaction and that knowledge imparted onto the client in terms of, listen, based on your goals, based on your facts, this is how your roadmap should look like. A few years back, not too long ago, I had a client that requested a consultation. He was a direct referral, and he was in India, Indian national, working for an Indian company, global, that has offices in various countries. And he said, I am one of their lead guys in India, and I believe I qualify for an O-1, and I need to come to the US because I feel like I have great opportunities to become an entrepreneur at some point. I have an idea and I want to work at it, but first I want to secure a job to allow me to continue making money, and I think the O-1 would work. And then as I started asking him questions and digging a little bit deeper into his background, his employment, and I said to him, are you looking to specifically leave this company and transition to a different company? He said, no, not necessarily. What I'm looking for is to pretty much come to the US. That was his goal. And I said, okay, great, but you have a much better path than the O-1. You have a path that would not only get you here, I believe, faster than the O-1 if it's done properly, and also will lead you to a green card. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you just told me you're the lead employee, one of the lead employees in that company, right? Are you a manager? Are you an executive? Yes, I am a manager. I have a team of people. I said, how important are you to this company? He's like, well, they value me. I've done great things for them. We've improved, we've innovated, we've done a lot of good stuff. I said, so you have value within the company? He said, absolutely. I'm like, okay, great. That's your ace. Go to the executive team and tell them what your plan is, what your goals are. And I can almost guarantee you they will support you. There's something called an L1A, you know. And he's like, yeah, I heard about that, but I didn't think it would help me. I said, absolutely would help you, and it will get you your green card. So pretty much build that plan with the company, talk to them, explain to them about your goals, and then you can easily transfer as an L1A intracompany transferee, high-level manager, and then once you get here and you're working here for a couple of months, not even, you can file what we call an EB1C, manager executive category intracompany transferee. And I could see his eyes lit up, and he's like, oh, tell me more about that. Help me understand it. And then I told him how the process works, what the evidence should be, how the evidence should be presented, what the criteria to be met, etc. And he was really excited about this opportunity. And he said, so how long will it take to get my green card ultimately? And at that time, the EB1 category was current for pretty much everyone around the world. And I said, the faster we work at it, the faster you'll get your green card. And within pretty much a year and a half, this guy ended up with his green card. It was quick, it was fast, he got it, it was a win, he loved it, and we still get a few referrals from him. And this narrative, this story is not just applicable to me. I know my partners have had a lot of these inquiries where people come to them and they're like, this is what I need to do. And they pretty much tell the client, no, this is not what you need to do. That's what you should do. And at the end of the day, it works, and they appreciate that creative thinking. I think the main message that I would give to founders is use the same hyper sensitivity and focus that you have for your startup towards your own personal immigration goals, and do not get dragged behind all the noise that exists out there. Be intentional about what your goals need to be, about how you want to frame and plan your roadmap and your journey, because it is going hand in hand and it is moving in parallel with your startup. Another thing that these founders need to keep in mind, there's no such thing, especially these days in our complex immigration landscape, right, and environment. There's no such thing as, hey, let's pretend that you meet this criteria and make you actually fit within this box by saying that you are an incredible CEO, that the past 24 months you accomplished A, B, C, and D, and therefore held a critical role, when in truth, you're working for Amazon as a software developer doing day-to-day tech stuff. So here what you've done, you created what we call a very dangerous discrepancy on a record for yourself. And you told the government you're doing something that's completely outside the scope of your visa category and what it allows you to do. Have you thought about that? Maybe those O-1 mills are driving you to do it because they want to secure the O-1 for you. But guess what? That will come back and haunt you sometime in the future, because the government looks back at past filings when they're adjudicating future filings. Another simple example is salary. Just tell them that your company is going to pay you $300,000, for example, in salary. High salary is one of the O-1 criteria. And you will meet this criterion because the O-1 allows for the future salary to be used, right? You're a startup, you're a founder, you're raising money. You could be the first few years as poor as an artist, right? You're not getting $300,000. Guess what? You are already in violation if that salary criterion was used to qualify you for the O-1. So that thoughtful thinking, that way of making sure that you will not veer outside of the lines of what the law allows you to do, but at the same time be creative, be aggressive, be creative, know what you're doing. AI does not do that for you. The O-1 mills will not do that for you. A creative, thoughtful immigration lawyer out there will be able to do that for you.